What is something that is an automatic, I am not eating here, we need to leave? At a restaurant? In a town I lived in, there was a small pizzeria that opened around the same time I moved there. I went there within my first week living there and immediately went, oh, this is a front. They were literally selling slices of frozen pizza for $2 per slice and not hiding it. Canned soda for $2 too. There was a meal deal that was 2 slices and a soda for $5. That's it. Literally. Well, actually, if you wanted to be fancy, you could get 3 slices and a soda for $6.50. The joint had literally 4 bar-style seats, no salt, no pepper, no bathroom, no nothing. The staff weren't rude, but they looked rough. Like, rough. They didn't smile or make small talk, and more or less had an attitude of, oh, you're here, you want pizza? Fine, here's your pizza. Get out of here. Here's the thing. It was a college town, meaning that this fucking awful, janky joint became wildly successful almost immediately. I obviously became a regular because it was right next to my workplace and was the only place walking distance that sold soda with fast service. Anywhere else, it was either marked up stupidly or it was rude not to get any food, and I had a big gap in my schedule between the end of work and the next bus home, like twice a week. I needed somewhere to sit for 20 minutes and read a book, you know? After a year, they expanded to have 12 whole-ass tables, 4 2-seat, 8 4-seat, a single-stall unisex bathroom, and a milkshake machine. It went from random questionable people staffing it to having the same very jolly but still questionable-looking guy consistently serving this sad, greasy pizza, along with a rotating assortment of very large, very muscular men that didn't actually attend the restaurant at all, but rather stood in front of the entrance to the staff room. Sometimes a group of 3 to 4 people would walk in from the street to the staff room and not come out for hours. When they were around, the jolly man would act a bit more severe, but other than that, it just continued on. I cannot stress enough that this was the worst fucking pizza place ever. Like, it wasn't even good frozen pizza, it was terrible. They didn't give you cutlery even. The paper plates were flimsy as fuck, and even the cups for the shakes were those like cheap semi-opaque ones that aren't insulated at all. Fucking uncomfortable to hold. But it was edible and fast and super close to the physics, psychology, and mathematics building of the university. They easily had a few thousand in profit from their meal deal each day, because once when I got out early, I watched Jolly Man serve like 60 people in the span of 10 minutes between classes. All of them were out the door, desperate students heading back to class. Because again, if you weren't desperate, I cannot stress this enough, you would never eat there. He probably could have served more if he hadn't run out of pizza. But once the between-class rush was done, I just watched him open box after box of cheap frozen pizza and pop them in the weird little heater thing. It was truly fascinating. Oh, and the milkshake machine was clearly Jolly Man's passion project. He used it to make all sorts of weird shit. Once they had the milkshake machine, I almost always ordered one of those instead of a soda. The PB&J shake was my standard, but Jolly Man started with 8 or 9 shake flavors available and added another couple every month. Just this ever-growing list of shake flavors. There were like 40 last time I was there. A stupidly large number. Since I was basically the only person who went there regularly and actually sat down, I got to be a guinea pig for a ton of his new flavors. I remember pumpkin mint being one of the weirdest ones. Fucking weird joint, and Jolly Man definitely gave me the vibe of someone who lucked into his dream job. That said, even he could be kind of scary. Once there was some dipshit harassing his girlfriend, or ex maybe, and Jolly Man absolutely menaced that little fucker into leaving. Then he gave the girl a free soda. I liked Jolly Man and avoided eye contact with anyone else who wasn't buying pizza there.